President and friends, ভাই আমি এসেছি পশ্চিমবঙ্গ থেকে, ওয়েস্ট বেঙ্গল। আমি ভালো ইংরেজি বা হিন্দি বলতে পারি না। I will try to my level best, please cooperate me. বাংলা বলবো? First of all, I have a proposal to this house. Here, the Gujarat and Mahapran Jagannath Mandal, their picture should be included in this banner. This is one of my proposal. The second, out of this subject, I think in Maharashtra, the people knows the role of Dr. Jagannath Mandal. I am not going in this way. Yesterday, on debate, I noticed there is regarding Bangladesh. Actually, myself, originally from Bangladesh. My education, etc., in Bangladesh. Then I registered myself as a citizen of India. I am also freedom fighter in 1971 Bangladesh Reservation movement. My wife also. He is getting the order and benefit and all this thing today. And my elder brother and most of my family members, relatives, villagers, friends, they are living in Bangladesh. And Bangladesh is a small country, just like Maharashtra, not more than this area. Each and every corner of this country, my friends and my relatives are there. And every day, by this time, every day I have a telephonic talk, 10-20 telephonic talk I had with them. And I can assure you that the problem in Bangladesh is a political problem. Ruling Awami, that is Hasina, the litigation, जो कुछ हुआ है, that is a political issue. And most of the Hindus, mostly 95% of the Hindus, they are traditionally with Awami. So some of the minorities, I mean Hindus also affected. But it is not that they are Hindus, that's why they are affected. It is not true. The problem is never turned into a Hindu-Muslim contradiction. This time, BJP is trying to give a other term for their political benefit for communal organization. But at the same time, it is true that minimum those incident हुआ है, वो जो दुष्कृति होता है, लुम्पेन होता है, वो डकैत किया है, लूटपाट किया है. By this is a small number, negligible number of minorities also affected in this way. Those are not. This is not political issue. It is personally happened something. But most of the Muslims stand by the Hindus. This is a new phenomenon in Bangladesh. We cannot realize in India today. Then I am on the point. My subject is problem faced by the SC OBCs in West Bengal and eastern part of India. I am just read out this paper because otherwise more time will be convenient. I congratulate of my brothers and sisters present in this house at Pune today on 24th August 2024. The problem of Dalit, OBC of West Bengal and their emancipation are almost same with the other part of the country. I am just mentioning here some of the special features exist in West Bengal and nearby areas. Historically, an artificial atmosphere has been created in Bengal and propagated that untouchability, caste discrimination, and caste atrocities are absent in Bengal. It is a false propaganda. In fact, the so-called upper caste society of Bengal, that is Brahmin, Kais, and Vaidya's, are traditionally more conservative than the upper caste living in other part of India. They hate others, particularly they hate Dalits. They have been adopting all sorts of measures to suppress the Dalit OBCs in West Bengal. The Shachar Committee report also revealed that the Muslims of West Bengal are more deprived than other part of India. The demographic situation in West Bengal is the total number of so-called upper caste are below 5% of total population of West Bengal, below 5%. At present, the number of Dalit of West Bengal are more than 32%. Dalits are 32%. Muslims around 30%. And the rest, others are OBCs. Due to their microscopic appearance in West Bengal and surrounding areas, the so-called upper caste have been playing on different tactics than other states of the country. They have propagated successfully as if there is no such caste, faith, and discrimination in West Bengal. But in fact, it is something different. If anyone concerned with the statistics and history must find that in 1933, when Mr. M.C. Raja moved the untouchability abolition bill in British India Parliament, only the upper caste MPs from Bengal violently opposed the bill on the plea of Hindu Shastras in 1933. The West Bengal state government is very rigid for not implementing the reservation policies in education, job and promotion. Out of the 28% reservation in the state government services, yet they have given share to SC/STs only 12%. On State Government Commission published a paper in 1995. The Commission mentioned that in 1994 session in Science and Technology Department in Higher Education, there are 511 total number of seats. Out of the 511 seats, all 44 seats, that is 28% of reserved for SC. But actually, only 12 Dalit students got admission. Only 12. Never the state government has implemented the special grant to fulfill the backlog vacancies. Almost the same condition in government medical colleges and engineering colleges. Never The West Bengal government initially declared 5% reservation for OBCs. Initially declared 5%. Then it was increased to 7%. Finally now they are enjoying 70% of reservation OBCs. In a recent court of the High Court judgment, the 77 subcastes are exempted from the OBC list. Most of the exempted list are Muslim OBCs. It seems to be a joint conspiracy of the state government, backward class department, and judiciary to deprive of the backward class of Muslims. You all know that here in West Bengal, no Dalit, Muslim or OBC have been selected for the post of chief minister by any political party. Even in the important post of the parties, trade unions, media, cultural activities, and in judiciary, no penetration for the Dalit, OBC and Muslims of West Bengal. In West Bengal, Assam and Tripura, most of the refugees, I am now talking about refugees because last 20 years I am doing work in this field. In West Bengal, Assam and Tripura, most of the refugees come from East Bengal are Dalit and OBCs. And for that only, none of the party take initiative to solve this problem. The total number of refugees living in this area are around 1.5 crore. As per the Citizenship Act, 80 to 90% of the refugees are not citizens of India. Although most of their names are included in voters list, misleading and making the vast number of refugees full. The BJP got 15 in West Bengal and also in other two states in eastern and northeast areas. For BJP, still today the citizenship issue is the prime issue in West Bengal for communal polarization. BJP is always active in that direction. On the contrary, the opposition parties have been playing on the wrong foot. Some of the opposition parties are indifferent to the issue, and the other political parties and most of the social organizations have wrong policies on the issue. In fact, due to the opposition parties and for the countrywide mass movement in 2019, in this issue, pushed the major section of the Dalit and OBCs in the BJP fold. Opposition, that is India, allies should change their policy and should take the issue and should take up the issue seriously in favor of the refugees. BJP has been propagating wrong history of partition of India and the history of partition of Bengal for communal polarization. They are also providing wrong causes of migration of Hindus from East Bengal to India for creating hatred against Muslims. Opposition parties and socio-religious organizations of West Bengal are mostly absent and silent to counter the conspiracy of the RSS and BJP. Under the situation, it is a big problem to lead the Dalit OBC Muslim united movement ahead. Apart from those mentioned earlier above, the important factors that divide the Dalit activists is to misunderstand the ideology of Baba Saheb Ambedkar. Most of the Dalit leaders and activists, even some scholars, have no habit to study Ambedkar leaders and also no system set up to educate the Dalit activists. Naturally, some Dalit activists feel confident that BSP is the only genuine Ambedkar party. some others favoring RPI and PMP. There are some multi-basic ideology groups, sovereign groups, conversion of these groups. Some believe that none of these organizations are true Ambedkarites. Actually, ignorance regarding Ambedkar ideology is the root cause of disunity among the Dalit activists. I think that it is not ego. Actually, difference is here. Irresponsible till today, among the subcaste people within the SCs, no such relationship developed. They do not know each other. Even some of the SC subcaste practice untouchability against the other SC subcaste. As present, some of the subcaste in SC groups are comparatively advanced and others are living in the very distressed condition. Nobody is there to look up at. Actually, the judgment of the Supreme Court, it is my feeling that we should handle it very carefully because BJP and RSS will play taking this issue. Relationship between Dalit, OBC and Muslims are not satisfactory in the state. Till today, OBC of West Bengal are not ready to unite with Dalit. It is not unjust to say that the OBCs hate SCs. Among OBCs, the Hindus and Muslims are separate blocks. We must realize and recognize the ground realities. We have to recognize and realize the ground realities before suggesting a step to eradicate the evil. Actually, getting Bengal from long before the partition of Bengal, the Nomosutro did now in West Bengal, the entire Nomosutro community is refugee. It seems that till today they are struggling individually to stand on their own foot. Moreover, in West Bengal, they are not in a severe crisis than only except than this citizenship problem. After using the non-sutra masses, leaders of the movement in Bengal are indifferent to the Dalit movement. It is very difficult to intensify the Dalit movement in West Bengal without the active participation of the masses of the non-sutra community. Thank you.